Hello. Today we got some new electric fans for the Saab 9.5. It's a little backstory. My AC quit working, and it worked when I bought it, and it was winter, so I didn't really use it much. But went to go use it. It's a hot day, doesn't work. Okay, didn't think anything about it. I thought maybe just the Freon leaked out. So a couple days later, went and got it refilled. It was already full. And so we had a snap-on scan tool, and we got the pump to turn on. Everything worked, but realized the fans weren't turning on. So, and another thing, fast forward or rewind a little bit more, I drove this thing to a couple hours away from me and had a friend scan it. That's also in one of the met in the Saab groups. He was scanning it for the headlight leveling issue, and the rear differential was throwing some code saying the services, so he scanned it for that. But while we were doing that, left it running to get to scan everything and figure what was going on, and it overheated. And we thought the fans just didn't kick on because we had the scan tool hooked up and we were doing things with it, but now I'm really thinking that they're just bad. And so I was trying to figure out what was wrong with them, so I was jumping relays up here, and there's like a million different relays for these because they have 3 different settings, and you have 2 fans, so you have low, medium, high. Each fan is controlled separately, so yeah, it's pretty confusing. So jumping relays in here, and I was reaching my hand down there trying to get them to turn on, and I wiggled the wire on one, it flipped on. And so I'm like, oh wait, oh cool, I fixed it. But it just must be a bad connection somewhere because it does not stay on. About got my fingers chopped off one time doing it. So ordered some new fans, and those are off actually well, they're brand new, but I got these for a Buick LaCrosse, I think it was. I'll have to double check on that. So reference the part numbers, and it's identical for the Saab 9.5s. So I will be verifying if it does indeed work, but it should. And so to remove your stock one, we'll loosen this, which is a 7mm. We'll loosen this one right here. Hopefully you guys could see that. I'll get it light so you guys can see better. So we'll take this whole intake piece off. You shouldn't need to move that. I think it's a T20, but my pipe's broken right there, so I don't need to. So I got a light so you guys could see a little bit better. And let's start removing the stuff. Hopefully it's easy. I've never done it on this, but just looking at it, doesn't look too bad. Disconnect this. Disconnect the 7. This hose. Bam. This 7 all the way over here. Which is this one right here. Now, let's see if we can get this to come off. Dumb light. Must be going dead. Okay, we're gonna remove this side first. Just like that. Okay. And that is off. Set that aside. Okay, now that we have some more room under here, I might have to take off my catch can, but that's easy. And just take off these hoses. Where can I put this light? Hopefully you guys could see that. So, this is for the secondary air injection. So let's just unhook that. Which there's another thing right at the end of the tip of the light. You just squeeze it together. Pretty dumb light. Squeeze it together. Pulls off. Yours might be a little difficult, but I've already had mine off, so. Aha. That's off. Now, I'm gonna unplug this one. which I might need 2 hands for. Trying to give you guys some good shots. This one right here. Okay. There's one down below. Okay, so we have the radiator finally unattached from over there. Or not the radiator fans. It was a tight fit. But yeah, those 2 bottom things were snapped in, but we got those off and unsnapped. But now, which I wanted to do this last, just so I could not lose as much coolant as possible. We're gonna pull this little clip out. Make sure you don't lose it. You could just oh, there it is. Okay, it's out, and I think it fell on the ground. Luckily, I have a lot of those, but if you don't, most people don't. So if you do lose it, go to the junkyard, get another one. Okay, so now we're gonna remove this pipe. Which I might have to set the camera down. But after you remove that clip, it should just pull out. Okay. Now that's out of the way. Now, make sure everything's good. Okay, I know that didn't really make sense, probably, but this is where it was stuck in those little tabs where you, right there. That's what I was having a hard time getting it out of. But, yeah, it's out now, finally. And now we can put in the new ones. So I want to make sure everything looks good before I throw in the other ones, and I'm going to see if I can find that clip that I dropped. Okay. Now, we are going to put in this new one, which I'm not sure which filled on this one. I don't know if it was that thing or what, but this is the one that wasn't working. So yeah, I'm not sure what filled. Here's a nice new shiny set. Okay, sorry if you didn't see that. You just gotta kind of like puzzle it in. But there they are. Now I'll push this tube back in. Little clip on. Okay, so we got the fans in place. That's clipped back on. Now I just got to plug in this bottom plug. Maybe. Next, let's throw on the secondary air injection. Right here. It goes like this. Okay, now it's plugged in. Next, we will stir this catch can back on, which most people should not have, but if you do, I highly recommend it. And what I ended up doing on accident, I broke this pipe right here. So we're gonna fix that. So I recommend, if you're doing this, just pull it off. Okay. There's how it broke, and I'm just gonna replace it with a rubber hose. So let me go put a rubber hose on it. Okay, fix that. Some vacuum hose on it. Tight fit. I think it's like 5/16 sacking line. Okay, let's go. That. Hopefully it's not too long. Pull this off. Okay, that's on. Let's get this side on over here. I think that is it. A good way to test it is, let's go start it, get warmed up, see if the fans kick on. If they do, then we fixed it. If they don't, then I'm selling it. Just kidding. So we're gonna let it get hot, but I know that solved the issue, and if it didn't, then I won't be uploading this video. But yeah, thanks for watching. New tires will be here tomorrow for the Tesla wheels, so I'm excited about that. Get rid of these turbines, and yeah, I'm excited. I got this trim piece on. As you guys remember, it was broken, so I got a new one, put that on. So yeah, I'm very excited about the whole thing. I hope this fixes my issue though. I guess we'll be finding out here quickly. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video.